All right, let's jump right into this explainer. We've got some absolutely critical market data to unpack today, so we're diving straight into the latest, highly anticipated BOPET market report from Polymer Bazaar for the fourth week of June 2026. Now, if you're anywhere in the mix for procurement, supply chain, or market analysis for polymer films, you know exactly how incredibly fast things can shift on you. So we're going to break down these recent shifts clearly, giving you exactly what you need to grasp the current market dynamics. Here is our roadmap for today. We're looking at current price adjustments, the demand scenario, production and supply pressures, raw material trends, and finally, future price projections. Let's get to it.
Section 1. Current Price Adjustments. Let's get right to the bottom line up front.
Okay, looking at the immediate reality of the Ahmedabad market, specifically for BOPET 12-micron plain film, the established company price is sitting exactly at 122 rupees per kg. Meanwhile, if you look at the open bazaar, it's hovering right around that exact same mark, basically 122 to 123 rupees. So we're seeing a really tight alignment between official company rates and the open market right now. But, a static number never tells the whole story, does it? What really demands our immediate attention is this sudden drop. Manufacturers have officially decreased BOPET film prices by 2 rupees per kg. Now, in a market where literally every single rupee impacts the margins of massive bulk orders, a 2 rupee drop, that's a significant adjustment. It's a real head-turner.
And keep in mind, this isn't just some forecasted drop. It's already happening. This decrease officially hit the market on June 23rd. That date is crucial because it sets the baseline for the exact market softness we're feeling right now. It marks the moment the market really had to reset its expectations.
Moving to Section 2, the demand scenario. Basically, why are buyers suddenly pulling back?
Well, this perfectly illustrates the dual front demand problem that's squeezing the market right now. On the domestic front, converters are actively focusing on liquidating their existing inventory. Why? Because they're just seeing limited order inflows, primarily because those big end product orders from major FMCG companies have already wrapped up. The domestic pipeline is basically full. But then you look at the international front, and there's absolutely no relief there either. Export orders have decreased significantly, entirely driven by broader global bazaar uncertainties. So you've got a stalled domestic front and a shrinking international front, both hitting at the exact same time.
Section 3. Production and supply pressures, and how manufacturers are responding to all this. You can see a very clear domino effect playing out here. First up, manufacturers are facing real, tangible challenges in maintaining stable order bookings because of that dual-front demand drop we just talked about. Second, to avoid shutting down their lines, which, let's face it, is always incredibly costly, some companies are starting to offer internal discounts just to keep production humming. And third, once those internal discounts hit the street, competitors are instantly forced to decrease their own prices just to stay in the game. It's this rapid chain reaction, and it leads directly to the price slashing we saw at the top of the report.
Section 4. Raw material trends. This is the real foundation of the price drop.
We are seeing a massive shift up the supply chain here. Both domestic and international PET chip prices have decreased significantly over the last 10 days alone. The raw material foundation is basically falling out. But that second point, that's what's truly staggering. The drop is so impactful that domestic manufacturers are now out there offering price protection on PET resin just to stimulate some market buying. I mean, that is a powerful indicator of how soft the upstream market really is, and it completely alters the cost foundation for BOPET film producers.
Section 5. Future price projections and Polymer Bazaar's strategy moving forward. So when we bring all of these levers together, the stalled demand, the internal supply pressures, and those falling raw material costs, the projection is pretty clear. You should expect prices to remain soft in both the PET chip and BOPT film markets. The big takeaway here is that if this downward trend in raw material costs continues, it's almost certainly going to encourage manufacturers to offer even deeper discounts, slashing film prices just to induce stable buying. Essentially, the floor might not be set just yet.
And that leads directly to this specific strategic recommendation from Polymer Bazaar. They explicitly advise, we recommend maintaining lower inventory levels and factoring in any additional discount offerings to accurately judge future market price trends. Look, if you're managing B2B procurement, this is your immediate action plan. Keeping your inventory lean protects your margins from any further price erosion, all while keeping you nimble enough to capitalize on those incoming manufacturer discounts.
The insights we've unpacked today definitely give you a solid structural advantage, but there's always more detail to dig into. You can grab the complete, in-depth weekly report by contacting Polymer Bazaar directly. Just check them out at polymerbazaar.com or hit them up via WhatsApp at +91 93754 24365.
I want to leave you with one final, absolutely critical thought today. We've seen exactly how the dominoes are falling right now, from global uncertainty straight down to raw PET chip prices. So, how are you factoring these specific raw material downward trends into your own Q3 purchasing strategy? Are you keeping your inventory super lean, or are you trying to wait out the bottom? Think about how you can actively apply these insights to protect your margins right now. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and we will see you next time as we continue to break down the markets.